Okay, let me get it kicking. Let me get it kicking. All right, all right. We live now. We live now. I got a special treat for y'all, man. We collaborating. We collaborating with the Streetz Gotta Eat. You know what I'm saying? My man True Allah and indie black films. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give him a call and let him know I'm ready. You about to get this thing kicking, man. This live right now, man. This is real big. We live, man. People's Nation Video Talk Show, Real Peoples. The Streets Gotta Eat. Yeah, I'm up. I'm up and kicking. I'm live. So you want me to give you a call on the 1-800 number? All right, all right, all right. Yo, yo. Your boy, Real Peoples, truly Real People. Shot a G, ENT. Don't forget the INC. You already know. Man, I'm all is well, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm living, you know. I just hit a birthday Sunday on Easter Sunday, so I'm just taking in all the blessings, man. How's everything? How your energy? How you feeling? Oh man, oh man, oh man. My condolences, man, to you and the family. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's real. Yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I said, yep. What's up? What it is, but up above, so below. It's like you said, it's a trifecta. That's something. That's one thing that's for certain is death. So you gotta live it to the fullest, and realize that every moment, every second is beautiful, whether it's good or bad. You take the good with the bad, and you make the best out of it. Yeah, yeah, Absolutely, man. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, man. That's definitely something that we got away from. You know, not us, you know, personally, but that's something that's got away from the code. You know, loyalty, honor. You know, niggas around here running crazy and rampant, man. We around here, you know, killing each other. We killing, you know, future leaders. You know, people that feed their crew, feed their families. We taking that shit from them and not realizing what damage we doing. You know, I be listening to a lot of the stuff that's being played and how they celebrate these 30 clips and yeah, everything that's all cool, but you using that in the wrong manner, you know what I'm saying? You need to put that up for when it's really time to grip up. You know, we can't be around here killing each other like that. That's another thing that's really killing me, you know what I'm saying? To see how these youngins out here acting and conducting themselves, you know. And I ain't, I'm considered the OG now, but I'm still young. I'm still a millennial. And I was once out there wilding, but like you said, realizing the steps and the levels we get through, and I'm blessed to make it to be in my 30s, because I'm from a generation. They said we weren't gonna see past 25, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh yeah, yeah. It's always a rat. It's always a rat. Hmm. That's a man. You got me on that one. Mm. Well, damn. That make you look at it totally different. Is that really what you want to be? Mm. And they also come out at night and they shine just like the stars do. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Absolutely. And I was seeing something on social media about that yesterday. How they were saying You know, he went out fighting for New York hip hop. You know, so he was definitely one of the last you know, founding fathers that was standing on that. You know, and that's definitely unfortunate, man. Uh, 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 that's pretty much the origins. That's the origins of the you know the lyrics, that drum, that rhythm, that organic rhythm of hip hop, like that early '90s. You know what I'm saying? That trap car quest type feel. That's what I consider. That's what I would take from it when they come to boom bap. You know what I'm saying? That backpack. Mm-mm. You got to get that digital, that serious. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I like Sirius Satellite too. It give you all those options, and you're right because you ain't gonna get that on a regular syndicated radio. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay that subscription for that, and you know you're gonna enjoy it, so you're gonna keep getting it. You know, especially if you got a up to date car. But nah, that's real though, man. You know they definitely took that out. They took that out of hip hop, and that's what I love about hip. That's why I love it. You feel me? You know, so. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Caught up in it. Right. Cause that power is the power. You know what I'm saying? That comes with it. Yeah, man. And that's definitely some. No, you're right about that. It could be a mirage, but you. Yeah. But see, again. Then again, when it goes to that, that's why you gotta have God on your side. And you gotta know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of these cats they get you while you're young. When you don't have that, when you don't have that wisdom, when your mind is not developed that well, and they can manipulate you into situations just by taking that bag. But that shit come with a cost. That shit come with a cost. you gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why you gotta stay strong and stay. That's why most people when they stay independent, like I heard was saying, you're gonna get that offer. You know what I'm saying? If you can either go that way or this way. But if you stay independent, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna be harder because you're gonna get turned down for loans and everything, which like what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Hmm. You don't physically see them, but they out there because everybody doing this shit right now. Everybody doing this. Everybody pretty much doing the same thing. What set you aside is being different, like you said, and using your brain and outthinking the next man. And that shit is easier said than done. But you gotta have a different type of dog in you. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Right, right. The different planes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Right, right. It's a process. It's a process. Like you said. Like yeah, just like you said on that conveyor belt, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? So nah, that's some deep shit, man. You always be kicking throwing the gems out there. You got to catch that. Like you say, everybody ain't gonna get it. You gotta be in it and understand it to even get it. To me, I actually say at this point, you have to understand it, not even overstand. You gotta understand it, like you say, the process. It's a process to all this. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, you got to think about all this, like you say, is you got to think about the impression you're giving off. Like all right, mhm, Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I seen it all the time. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and that's real, man. That's some real shit right there. What you I like compromising yourself. How did you compromise yourself to get where you at? You know what I'm saying? Some people don't sleep right at night. You know what I'm saying? And it could be any life situation, like you say, like we said, the streets gotta eat. It could be any life situation when you out there and you gotta eat, bro. You like just like for example, you know, when you young out there, you don't know how you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting out there. I remember had not having no shoes, having holes at the bottom of my shoes as a youngin. You know what I'm saying? At one point, 11, 12 years old, I'm going to Ross, popping them tags and stealing shoes. Like, have you got to do the make the to pretty much fit with the Joneses? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have shoes. You know what I'm saying? So anything to do to your wardrobe. Females out here they trying to do whatever they gotta do to get a bag, compromising themselves though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you say go ahead. That's why the title of the show is perfect. You know what I'm saying? The streets gotta eat, and it's deeper than just how you say just honoring that phrase is you gotta break it down and let you know what you're doing to get what you gotta get. You gotta make sure you're thinking about that. And if you're gonna be thorough enough, make sure you know what I'm saying, charge it to the game. If you go out there and you do some shit and you put yourself out there, don't be going out there ratting. Take that shit, take that, charge it to the game. You know what you did to get it. Be honorable about it. Hmm. That's exactly why I said you gotta be you have to understand what you're doing. Like you gotta really, really understand if you're gonna go out there and do something, make sure you first of all you gotta have morals. Like we were saying that a lot of these young niggas don't have morals no more. They don't have no code. You know what I'm saying? It's a code of you gotta have a code of conduct if you're gonna sit here and say you're gonna be a G. Because G's just don't be a G. A gangster is not a thug. A gangster is a gentleman. Like a gangster love their family. He's an honorable man. He just in the game and he know what he doing. He live by a code. And these certain boundaries you just don't cross. You're gonna have to get checked. You know what I'm saying? That's a total different from a goon or niggas out there or just out there doing whatever. So you gotta have a code of conduct, man. There gotta be some structure. And that's what we lacking in our community. Structure. And so that's why I say charge it to the game. Because if you're gonna do something, know that there's a code of conduct that you have to live by. Don't go out here that like for example, man, it was something that happened a couple weeks ago. Niggas out some niggas out there in Texas ran up on this old lady, a grandmother, coming from the store. And I'm glad that Trey the Truth did what he did because that's a stand-up man. You don't go out there and do that, man. That's somebody grandmama, man. You that's a civilian. She ain't living that life. That lady worked hard for what she just coming home from wherever she was coming from, going in the house, minding her business. You don't run up on her like that. I don't know what these niggas thinking nowadays, man. So yeah, Right. It's a- yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, we all do. We all do, man. And I definitely grew up with a lot of fucking knuckleheads, and I got a lot of them in my family, you know. But man, my folks, we don't roll like that. The niggas I grew up with, we ain't never roll like that. We don't do no dumb shit like that. We had a couple niggas that act stupid. Them niggas is they going away right now. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, that ain't even cool, man. Like you can, that's what I'm saying. You can be a thorough dude and still conduct yourself in a mannerable way. You know what I'm saying? And still be thorough. What's the sense in that? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they on demon time, and you're right because it's definitely a lot. Man, these past 3 years, and we still got a couple more to go before 2024 come up. But these past few years, man, it's been a crazy shift change. It's been a crazy shift change in the energy, man. You know, there's some soldiers out here though. There's some soldiers for God out here, and we doing our work right now by linking up right now and putting it on radio. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Yep. And that's when you gotta sit there and really see. You gotta be strong enough though, because I understand exactly what you're talking about. I think I done had my share of it. You know what I'm saying? By gaining a lot of knowledge and knowing too much and we go through that. But you know, if you're strong enough and you understand, you're gonna have to sit down. You're gonna have to talk to that. You're gonna have to talk to that man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to ask him for strength and be careful what you're asking for too. Be careful what you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, it's a select few of those that know, and if you know, you know, you know. Hmm. Right, right on. Hmm. Yeah, right. Hmm. 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 You know why? You know why you let it on now? Because that's where you lacking faith at. You can't do everything by yourself. When you try to do everything by yourself, you're gonna fall short. And then when you fall short, you're gonna get really depressed because you forgot about God. You can't do everything by yourself. You gotta have some, you gotta believe in something. And you got to believe in the right thing. You know, God won't for he will never steer you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Once you really start having faith and believing and praying, you know what I'm saying, talking to him and getting that relationship with him, you ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. You gotta stop worrying. You gotta things that you can't worry about, the situations that you can't control, you gotta put it in God's hand. And you hear a lot of people say, you don't heard your grandma say, your granddaddy say, your auntie say it all the time. But you can hear it all the time. But are you are you understanding? Are you really understanding? And it's gonna take you. Go ahead, brother. It's gonna take you. It's gonna take you. It's gonna take you some situations. It's gonna take you some living. It's gonna take you some living to understand. You know, and the only sad thing about it is through your time living, we lose so many that don't never get it for not understanding. You know, that's what I trip off of, like, you know, because I don't been there, you know, and I still got a lot of life in me. Ain't going nowhere no time soon. God done told me, you know, so you know, like through the times of me going through it, in understanding. I done seen a lot of my homies that didn't get it, you know, lost of them, you know, lost a lot of them. So that's the sad part, seeing those individuals that don't never take heed or or don't never get the message that God trying to show them, and you know we gotta lose them. You know, so that's you know that's another tip. You know, that's another situation, but you know it's real, bro. Hmm. Yeah. Mm, 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 that's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Excuse me. Right, right. Well, you know, that's real deep. I can't really say too much on that because I ain't ever lived through, I ain't ever had no situation like that happen, and I really, and for you know what's so crazy is that God has put so many women in my life that 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 went through that been abused and shit like that. I met so many girls, man, you know, on the road and all that shit, just you know, just living, you know, and they'll hit me with that story. And it was one point in time I had to ask God, like, yo, why you sending me all these battered and abused women? Like, and only thing I can do is give them some, you know, give them some kind words and you know, just keep it real with them. But you know, I don't know, bro. I still don't know that answer. I still don't know that. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, because like you said, that's real. I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Right, right. That's real. And amen. And you know, he like that's actually that's a test of faith too. And I know it's a harsh test because we all have our test of faith, and that's a test of faith. You know, because God gonna test you. You know, He gonna put you in situations that you may think like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know, and it do. It be extreme situations, but it's a test of faith to see how much you gonna really show his will because the devil gonna be at you all the time. And once you learn that things like situations like that are a test of faith, and you put that faith in God and you really know your journey, once you find out your journey, everything gonna be easier. That's why I said earlier about just believing in God and having and stop worrying about certain situations. You gotta really start to let things go and let the universe, let the spirits work for you, let your ancestors work for you. You know, once you really see that shit, you gonna be like, damn, yo, that ain't nothing but God. Because there's so many situations. Just as much as you said, people say, "Why me?" It's more situations people have that say, "Boy, that can't be nothing but God." And I know people got a testimony on that because everybody done been in a situation say, "Man, that could have been nothing but God right there." They probably have more than those than saying why. They're asking why. You see. On the streets. No, you're right. Like you can take that, put that right back on, because most of the times those situations happen to us. We be in the streets. We of the streets, but it's just happen to it's really people understanding and letting them. We gotta let them know that it's a deeper connection when we really are God's children. You know what I'm saying? We have the most spiritual insights. We have the most faith out of any people. So once we start really tapping into that, man, it's power. It's power in that. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Right. Yeah. That food chain shit. Right. Right. Nah, man. Nah, you're right, man. Like, and it is, you gotta. The thing about it, this crazy thing about it is you gotta have a survival instinct. You gotta have a survival instinct, and it take it take a minute, like you said. It takes a process for for a man, for a boy to become a man, and you got to go through these little tests. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, some of our brothers don't be equipped with the mindset to understand, like, bro. I gotta be out here. I gotta be a beast, but I gotta be a beast when it's time to turn that shit on. And you gotta know how to be humble amongst your family. But sometimes you gotta put a nigga in check though. It's crazy though. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta slap shit out of a nigga just to let a nigga know you ain't playing. You know, I watch it sometimes. Uh, right. Uh, uh, yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 Uh, you know what? True. You had me at first, but that candle, I hear what you're saying, but you kind of lost me with the hyena and the candle part. But mm-hmm, right, you illuminated. Mm-hmm, right, absolutely. Right, no doubt. Right, no, I get that. I get that for sure, for sure. No, but I want right. Her shape, her ass, her titties, yeah, her shape, her physique. Right, right. Okay, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I peep game. I peep game. Yeah, right, right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, right. Mm-hmm, right. Nah, nah. You right now. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But look, I don't like for that on that part. People gonna the animal kingdom gonna rule. People gonna be people. You know what I'm saying? But what you gotta do, you just gotta hold your shit down. That's the only thing you can do is hold your shit down. And if a motherfucker if uh-huh, yeah, Like, of course, you have to. I mean, honestly, that's the way. That's the way governments and the system is ran. You have to. It's a bargain. It's a trade system. It's a bargain and trade system. You know, that's how corporations is ran. And you should. I got a business. I gotta make trades. You know what I'm saying. So in order for me to maintain business, I'm gonna have to do business with people and make trades and shit. That's only right. But ain't no hyenas gonna be biting shit around here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing popping. Ain't nothing popping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta assert your dominance and let motherfuckers know off the gate. You know, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we gonna do business. We're gonna do business like this. And that's what it is. Right. 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 Yeah. Right. 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 That's what makes a good team, bro. That's what makes a good team. Shit, it ain't that many. It ain't that. It's a system. It's a system. Right. Come here. Give me one. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right with you, baby. Go ahead and get yourself together. All right. That's my baby girl right there. You already know, man. But yeah, man, it's definitely it's a systematic approach, man. And then what's so crazy is, I've been hearing that. I already know, but I've been hearing that for like a week straight. About the system and how things work, and eating and all. I get it. And the streets gotta eat, and that's the food chain. That's the systematic food chain. That's called pretty much a government, man. It's a government system. You know what I'm saying? And that's how things gotta. That's how she gotta orchestrate, and that's what we need to do as people. Pretty much start circling that money back into the community. And it's a few of us doing it. It's a few of us doing it, but we gotta get it right. We gotta do more than that. But uh, it does. It does. You know why? You know why I come on the price? Because the people that run everything, the people that you need to work with, those are the big people that you gotta. Those the elites and all of that stuff. whatever business you trying to do, if you trying to take it to another level, you're gonna have to cross hands with those people. And that's pretty much what it is. But hey, huh? That's what established. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's crazy.